Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to make prawn fritters, or some people call it Pong Pong deep fried prawn. Okay, so I have few pieces of prawn here. What we do is remove the head, remove the shell, but keep the tail, right? Then you devein it, devein it nicely at the back here. So after that, I will actually marinate it with a little bit of fish sauce. And a bit of few dashes of white pepper. Give it a few stir. That's all. That's what I'm going to do with the marination. Leave it aside. Then more importantly is how to make your prawn fritters very crispy. So there are a few things that is important here. Actually, the single most important thing is this one, cold water. If you don't have cold water, what you can do is after you make the wet batter, put it in the fridge for about half an hour, make it cold, right? So cold water is going to make your prawn fritters very crispy. So what you need to put inside your batter? First of all, you need self-raising flour. This is any kind of self-raising flour, can do any brand. This is also known as cake flour, also known as cake flour, the flour that you use to make cake. And if you can't find self-raising flour, what you can do is use the normal all-purpose flour, then add a little bit of a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, then that will also become a self-raising flour as well. Right, so some recipe will also add in another 2 tablespoons of rice flour. I don't have rice flour with me today, so I'm going to skip that. But I do have some cornstarch, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch as well. Oh, by the way, the amount of self-raising flour is approximately 1 cup. This cup, it's approximately 1 cup. This one, measuring cup. About 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. If you have rice flour, then put in another 2 tablespoons of rice flour. Then about 1 teaspoon of this is baking soda. About 1 teaspoon of very fine salt. About 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And some white pepper. Some people will also put in a bit of chicken powder. I won't put, so up to you. No problem if you want to put. So let's start making the wet batter. I put in about 1 cup of, this is a self-raising flour. Then approximately 1 teaspoon of baking soda. About 1 teaspoon of salt, fine salt, approximately 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, few dashes of white pepper. I'll put the oil later. So what we do here is very slowly put in the cold water and whisk it, What you want to do is you want to create a very sticky and very strong consistency. So you need to put in the water bits by bits. If not, it can become too watery. Right, so it will take a couple of minutes to do this. So you keep on mixing until you get this very thickened consistency here, right? This is where you can actually add in a tablespoon of oil. Mix everything up nicely. Like I mentioned, if you don't have a cold water, what you can do now is after mixing this, put in the fridge for 20 minutes. If you are using cold water, actually straight away you can use it. So make sure there's no, reduce the clumps, yeah? Make it as smooth as possible. And it must be as thick as possible. Because you need the prawn to be nicely coated with all this, the wet batter. Okay? This kind of consistency is exactly what we wanted. Right? Alright, so we are going to deep fry it, and we want to use medium temperature oil, somewhere around 140 to 150 degree to deep fry the prawn. How do you know it's about 140, 150? Put a chopstick inside, you will be able to see a bit of bubble, some bubble, yeah, bubbling. Put inside, immediately you see some bubbling. You should be able to see immediately, yeah. So something like this. I'm not sure if you can see clearly. Some bubbles, and you don't see any smoke coming out. The moment you see some smoke coming out, that is already too hot, yeah. You can actually put in a bit of oil to cool it down. So next thing you do is you take out the prawn, hold the tail, and let it swim in the batter, and put it in. Try to dry your prawn before you put this in, yeah? If not, it can splatter. Okay, we do four at a time. The oil is a little bit too hot just now, so this one quickly put it over. Yeah, now it's just nice. My hand got a bit of water, so be careful. So you want to use this medium heater oil to deep fry the prawn for approximately 3 minutes plus minus. The crispy bits will be very nice later. Actually, my oil is a little bit hot just now. So my second batch will be better, not so hot. Let me remove the crispy bits. Later it can be eaten as well. My daughter will love this. She also called this crack crack crack. Ooh, I can feel this is super crispy. Almost done. As you can see, the bubbles is getting lesser and lesser. That is a sign telling you it's almost done, yeah? And like I mentioned, actually the oil should not be too hot. Mine is a little bit too hot just now, so it actually darkened quite fast. So don't use too high heat, yeah? Right? Almost 3 minutes. Oh, I can feel it's very crispy by touching it. This one is bigger. Okay, after I think another 30 seconds, I will take it out. Right, this is up after about 3 minutes plus. So I'm going to take it out. Smaller one, take it out first. My color is a little bit dark because the moment I put in the prawn just now, the oil is a little bit hot. Alright, ooh, super crispy. I'll show you, can you see? So I'm going to do the second batch. Ah, this round is better. The first round, the oil is a little bit too hot. So this round, the golden color should be better. So another about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes for this one. It shouldn't be more than 4 minutes actually. Okay, we will come back shortly. Okay, my prawn fritters is done. As you can see here, this is the first round. The oil is hotter, therefore it's actually darker. This is the second round. The oil is not as hot. Beautifully golden color. Okay, so you really have to control the temperature of your oil. My oil just now, it is a little bit too hot. The bubble is actually coming out too fast. So put it down a little bit, yeah. Then, but one thing for sure, two of it is also very crispy. Yeah, you can feel it, super crispy. Okay, so I hope you like my prawn fritters video and learn from my mistake here. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.